Miniman, early game force fields are so important against those bio units that maybe it could make a difference.
Mini going for a really early robotics bay.
This is fast Colossus.
No, it's slow Colossus. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Observer's on its way, by the way. The Observer did come out of the robotics facility and is on its way. So he'll get a good look at the Terran base.
Indeed it will.
Same build as last game for Soy Pop-Tart so far.
Yeah, so far. Oh, gets the scan. Will you see? He does not see the Robo Bay. Soy Pop-Tart. So, interestingly enough, you won't be expecting Colossus quite yet. I mean, you scout the double gas, so you have to wonder where all that gas is going to, but you don't have enough information to assume that it's Colossus.
Yep. Meanwhile, Miniman sees all he needs to see with the Observer.
Yeah, which for some reason I can't find the Observer. Oh, there it is. It just got killed. Okay.
It just died.
Okie dokie.
So rest in peace, Observer. But
good night, sweet prince.
And this stalker is living up to its name. It is stalking right in front of the base here.
They're stalkers, not creepers.
Creepers would be hiding behind that bush, right next to the natural.
Yep. Actually, creepers would be in the corridor with you somehow, even though you just passed through it and there was no one behind you a minute ago.
So Miniman is actually hiding his Colossi right next to that gas at the natural. Pop-Tart does not know.
Crouching Tiger, hidden Colossus. Adding on more gateways, so Miniman going all in off the 2 base. 7-gate Robo Colossus.
Wow.
And with a third Colossus coming out.
Yep. Now we only have
Mass Colossus.
We only have 4 sentries for Miniman, so the force fields won't be very many.
Yep.
But he may only need 1 round of force fields to make this push happen.
Uh-oh. Pop-Tart's actually gonna hit with that +1 timing. He's gonna scout the pylon, takes out the creeper stalker, and he's pushing forward.
Yep. His medevacs actually flew right over that other pylon. I don't know if he's going to ignore it.
And will the factory see the Colossus? No, he's going to land the factory in the base and not see the Colossus.
Not yet.
Still hidden Colossus. He's going to use the factory for cover.
Yeah.
Oh, the Colossus coming forward? If he sees them, he'll turn around.
And oh no, these Marines gotta get out of there.
Yep.
3 Colossus are
Pop-Tart knows that he's not winning that fight. Viking production begins immediately.
Yep.
Man, blink the Marine. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Blink Marine. 2 Marines left behind, and the Protoss army just walks right by.
Wow.
So he's taking out what he thinks is the forward pylon, but there's actually another one south of that position.
There is.
So Miniman's gonna keep going forward with this, and Pop-Tart.
Yep.
So many.
Miniman's supply blocked right now. Probe gets taken out, but it may be too late.
Geez.
Pulling back.
Wow.
Pop-Tart needs to be really careful about how he engages this force, and that is not how you are really careful, Pop-Tart.
This bio's actually
not careful.
Ripped up.
Use the bunker, Pop-Tart.
You can safely go up the ramp. Bunker's gonna go down immediately after.
Vikings is not gonna last very long against that stalker count. GG, well played from Soy Pop-Tart. Our tang-flavored Pop-Tart crumbles into dust.
Now that was a really hard shot at holding for that, especially with the particular build that Pop-Tart was going with. So Marine heavy going against basically lasers that kills Marines.
Lasers that kill you.
Yeah, lasers that kill you really quickly. So not the best. I think it may have been partly a build order loss, but still, that was a sick timing by Miniman.
The best opportunity Pop-Tart had with that Marine Force and his Medivacs would be to just counter drop. Try to go for a base race, perhaps. Because Terran can float buildings.
Yeah, that's true.
But not specifically because Terran can float buildings, specifically because a largely Marine-based force is not going to do well against Force Field Colossus.
Yeah. So we are in the quarterfinals of the DayWalker. And right now we have a PvP on the way. Miniman versus FlamingKitty.
FlamingKitty!
Can we do that when we introduce the players?
If you want.
you got it, man. You got the voice. Or you can do Total Biscuit style. It's up to you.
Well, bullocks. Miniman says ready. FlamingKitty says ready. What is the lad's favorite color?
Green.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess I win then.
You do win, indeed.
Glory, please.
I would like my glory.
That's the prize. That's for DayWalker.
I remember one time to Live and Die, and I actually discussed the colors that should be played as each race. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. I forget what they were exactly, but we can get to that later.
Shall I go first, or?
Yes, please.
Okay. Spawning in the bottom right corner of the map whose name I forget.
Belshir Vestige.
Belshir Vestige. It is the yellow Protoss. Ferocious feline.
This is a
FlamingKitty.
just do the other one too.
Spawning in the top left, the purple Protoss, the victor from the last game. His name may mean small man, but he is no small Protoss. It is Miniman.
Oh man.
Miniman!
Excellent, excellent.
They had team tags. Because then I could say things like TSL, Miniman.
Yeah, exactly.
Just give him a
Just
tag.
just give him a tag. Just
Give him a tag.
Yeah, just give him a tag.
I just did. He's TSL Miniman.
Oh dang, TSL 9.
Optimus Prime.
USP Life. And Azubu Kitty. Azubu with Violet, man.
Yep.
I can imagine a guy named FlamingKitty being on Azubu.
Sounds about right, yeah. So, Belshir Vestige is the map. Very similar to Daybreak.
Ooh, FlamingKitty, early to gas. What are you up to, buddy?
Ooh. Ooh. Interesting.
Someone's enjoying that a little too much, I think.
Ooh. Ooh, oh my god. No, this is very exciting. 2 on gas for each one, so this actually opens up really quick tech without getting that much gas, though. As much as 3 on gas, obviously, but anyway.
Miniman is getting his second gas as well.
Yeah, and a second gateway. He hasn't scouted yet, so
not quite.
Yeah.
But it is a one spawn point map, so may not need to. He may have full confidence in his build
Yeah.
on a 1 versus 1 map that it will absolutely destroy every time.
But let's see what FlamingKitty is going to put down as his text structure. If this is what I hope it is,
What do you hope it is?
CT.
Oh.
We're hoping for a Twilight Council right now.
Yes. Twilight
with
Council right now would be excellent.
With only 2 in each gas, I wonder if that'll be late.
He hasn't put it down, even though he... Oh,
Robo!
Robo. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, going gate Robo.
How about Robo drops?
Robo drops
Maybe.
are?
Maybe.
Maybe he, I mean, he could do a proxy Robo, or he could have. But he still has his probe over there. All the way in the far right, which I guess would be the either 3rd or 4th if Miniman were to expand that far.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we have no scouting from the Miniman.
Yeah, not yet, but Stalker's now out on the map. 1 on the tower. Looking for that probe, I would think.
We did have scouting from FlamingKitty. He did see the cybernetics core and a gateway go down.
Oh, move right, Miniman, right. Found the probe.
It.
Oh.
Aha.
Oh.
But the probe hides in the bush.
Oh.
And then dies. Promptly.
And Miniman expands.
So, okay.
FlamingKitty is making immortals. Please be immortal, Warp Prism.
Yep. That 2-gate, or that double immortal drop that I believe you wanted.
That's what I always want.
Yeah,
I always want double immortal drops.
Well, since I got my Stargate last time we casted together, I think this is what's gonna happen. Honestly, dude.
Yep, we now have another gate and the Robo coming up for Miniman. Second immortal on the way for Kitty. Kitty supply blocked. Not helpful. The immortal's still coming out, he just can't make another probe, which he's trying to do. Speaking of supply blocks and probes, remember when Hero killed off his own probes because he was supply blocked, so he thought he could warp in a sentry to force field at a clutch moment? Do you guys remember that game?
I do not remember that game, actually.
Wait, which one?
I think it was an ASL.
Man.
I'm pretty, yeah, it was an NASL game. I think it might have been Hero versus Sen. And FlamingKitty expanding. So, no Warp Prism actually, he's making a 3rd immortal.
He's making a bunch of immortals right now.
Wow. Massive immortal.
Immortals are good.
Immortals are good, but they're not drops. They're not
drop immortals, that's correct.
And he did not make an observer, did he?
No, he canceled his observer in favor of a 3rd immortal, actually.
No, he has an observer out though.
Oh, he does have one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So the observer's here.
It's floating across.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just following this observer. He's like, there's no observer.
The
No, I'm pretty
observers
sure
actually
there is.
passed each other.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yep.
Miniman's observer turns around because he noticed and he wants to kill it.
Yep. So,
Eh.
forgive me if this is a little off, but observers remind me of jellyfish.
Huh.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Squid.
Squid, yeah.
Squid.
Anyway, FlamingKitty's observer did see the 2nd Robo and the Robo Bay, so he knows that his opponent wants to get those Colossus.
Yeah.
He probably also knows there's another base because he can't really support double Robo Colossus production on one base.
Oh no, FlamingKitty has trapped his probes to solitude with his city. So now he's actually shooting his own pylon.
Yep, taking out his own pylon. The real issue for FlamingKitty here is because he was not aggressive at all, he is very, very far behind in the probe count. We see 46 for Miniman, 31 for Kitty. That's a pretty huge deficit in any mirror matchup.
Yeah, and right now Miniman
Deep-powered his Robo Bay when he killed that pylon.
Oh.
So there
Arnie's.
goes there goes the
Thermal Lance.
Thermal Lance for a little bit.
Oh my
Coming
goodness.
even more behind than it was before.
He is still making Colossus, but a no-range Colossus. He only has the 1 Robo compared to the 2. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that FlamingKitty will be slaughtered by superior Colossus numbers, and it's due to his lack of any sort of aggression, being on one base for so long.
Yeah, you had that feeling when he just went right to Immortals that you thought he was going to go attack, and he didn't. Yep. So it's like, what's he waiting for? Why does he wait? It doesn't make any sense.
And now the difference is not just a Colossus count, but I think Miniman's going to push out the second he gets that ground weapons level 1 finish, and at that point it's just going to be so hard for FlamingKitty to hold at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kitty sent a probe up, and it looks like Miniman spotted it, or he will now.
Yep.
Goodbye, probe.
Checks the third though, so he knows that a third is not down. Probably assuming an attack.
Gates coming up from Miniman in the top of his main for a total of 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
8 gateways, double robo, so Miniman is all in again. Very similar push to what he did against Soy Pop-Tart, in fact.
And that +1 about to finish. And
Kitty keeps getting supply blocked.
Wow.
Oh, this is really tragic for Kitty. He's just now getting a second robo now that he realizes he needs it. He does have Thermal Lance, but only 2 Colossus to the 4 on the field for Miniman.
Oh, that Warp Prism just did one huge round warp in for Miniman, and he is coming up at that natural.
Kitty is chronoing out the Colossus. There is a small chance he'll hold thanks to his Immortal count.
There was no reaction.
I don't know.
Man, the reaction was really slow from FlamingKitty.
It was. I like backing off from the force fields, waiting a bit. He's really got to use his Immortals to target those Colossus and not come up like this.
Yo, geez, that AoE is gonna rip through all of this. Those Immortals are going down so quickly, and that's a steamroll.
Kitty had a very, very slim window to hold this sort of an attack, and unfortunately was unable to do anything about it.
And that's game 1 of the best of 3 for the quarterfinals. Thoughts? I guess, yeah, FlamingKitty made that